Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dilby here, and earlier this week we got some information about DLC 1 on Infinite Warfare. Now, Lee Ross, who is the Associate Project Director of Infinite Warfare Zombies, tweeted out saying that the first DLC for Infinite Warfare will be on January 31st, 2017. So that means on that day, on January 31st, 2017, we'll be getting a new zombie map for Infinite Warfare. Now, basically here, I'm going to be running through some things that I want to see in this new map coming up in January. So without further ado, let's get started. So one of the main things that I want to see in the next zombie map is the replayability. In Zombies in Spaceland, there wasn't much replayability. After playing it for about a week or so, once the Easter egg got solved, it got really boring to play. I'm actually not playing it nearly as much as I did when it first came out, and that's for every zombie map that happens. You play it a lot when it first comes out, but usually good zombie maps I can play it for months and months and months and not get bored of it. This already hasn't even been a month yet and I'm already getting bored of the game. I still play it. It's not like it's a bad map. It's a good map. Zombies in Spaceland is a good map, but the replayability is not there, and I hope that in the next map that we see on January 31st, 2017, we'll have more replayability so we can play that for months and months and months to come. Another thing that I want to see in the next DLC is a different time period. Now in Zombies in Spaceland, it was in the 80s. It'll be pretty cool if we have it in the 70s or the 90s. Now this is not really a big difference at all, but if they add music into the map again, having it in the 70s or 90s, will be cool because we get to see different styles of music. Like, I really enjoyed the 80s music we got in Zombies in Space, and I think that's a good future, and I definitely think that they should keep that sort of style going where they have music playing in the background and stuff like that, because that was really good. But if they can change it up, if they can maybe put it in the 70s, have that 70s music, or maybe have the 90s music, or even, the 2000s, that'll be pretty cool. And again, not really a big difference if it doesn't happen. If it's still in the 80s, it's not really a big deal. Doesn't really matter. Most maps I don't even know what time they're based in or not, but if they can have it in the 70s and 90s, that would be pretty cool, and we get to hear more music and different music than the music we listen to in Zombies in Spaceland. So that would be cool. That would just spice things up sort of, and it'll be pretty cool if they can bring that in. Another thing that I want to see in the new DLC, and this is probably the biggest thing that I want to see, and that's a better Easter egg. In Zombies in Spaceland, the Easter egg was okay, but they could have definitely made it better in Zombies in Spaceland, and they could have had an ending cutscene. There was no ending cutscene in Zombies in Spaceland. Once you completed the Easter egg, you were able to play as David Hasselhoff, and that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed playing as David Hasselhoff. It was fun, but not really a big difference, just a different character. I kind of want to see an ending cutscene. We didn't have that in Zombies in Spaceland, and it'd be very cool if we can sort of have one in the next DLC. I was shocked when I didn't see an ending cutscene. I assumed that there will be. Now, I am used to Treyarch Zombies. I'm used to Black Ops 3 Zombies, and every map we got 2 cutscenes in Black Ops 2 Zombies, pretty much, besides the Giant. We got 1 because there was no Easter egg for the Giant. But we all got cutscenes, and I was expecting a cutscene, and we didn't get it, so that kind of made me upset. But once I found out that we can play as David Hasselhoff, that was fun. But a cutscene would have been a lot better, and I hope that in the next DLC we see a cutscene. It doesn't have to be a good cutscene, just a cutscene. Now, I know that Infinite Warfare and Infinity Ward doesn't want to copy what Treyarch does. They want to be different, and that's fine, but a cutscene I think now is mandatory in Zombies now. Like, every map we have seen in Black Ops 3 and a lot of maps in Black Ops 2 had ending cutscenes. Cutscenes are very important in Zombies now, and the storyline's very important, so they definitely should bring in a cutscene for the next DLC. I really hope they do. If they don't, at least have something cool in the end that will make us, excited for the next map, or just happy with the Easter egg. So that's the main things that I want to see in the next DLC that comes out in January 31st, 2017. I am very hyped up for this DLC. I just can't wait to get on this new map. I'm going to be making a lot of videos on this new map coming January 31st. it's just going to be so fun, and I can't wait to see what Infinity Ward has next for us in this crazy zombie saga that they are making. So I just can't wait.